Good time. Good timing to take a sip of my drink. Good timing for Roxy and live at the Rocks. You know, it's like, I just thought that my drinking abilities at this point in life were a little faster than they were. And then I heard the music going down and I just, oh no, check the title of my video. What did I call it? The Good Start Jungle Book. Oh boy. Error number 1. At least my thumbnail's correct. Yeah. So let's just get this straight for a second. We are currently 1 minute and 18 seconds into the show. I got the title wrong in my title on YouTube. I started drinking water like the second I went live. Roll it back. Hey friends, welcome back to Live at the Roxy on this Tuesday, July 27th. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. Where we always have our shit together. If you don't have your shit together, are you even a rock star? The answer to that is yup. Yup. Wow, the way my peas are popping today, take that for how you will, is fucking fire. Yup. Can you guys make that sound? It's not just a p, it's a pretty good. A lot of things going on in the world today. Also, here's the state of me. So there is that. I am going to be talking about Jungle Cruise, not Jungle Book. It would be weird if I was talking about Jungle Book today because Jungle Cruise is in the thumbnail, and also Jungle Book came out quite a bit ago. Did like that movie. Liked both movies. Can't wait to discuss Jungle Cruise. Maybe if I was going to call it Jungle Book, I might as well call it Jungle Movie. Jungle Cruise movie, not a book. You know, that's the way. Say with me, the cookie crumbles. We're going to be talking about that. We're also going to be giving some free Britney updates. There's good shit going on in Camp Britney, and I'm always here for that. Plus, the Suicide Squad review. I saw Suicide Squad. I'm not allowed to talk about it. At least I'm not allowed to give my video review yet. That is tomorrow. The embargo is up at 9 a.m. They actually moved the embargo up from 12:30 to 9, I believe, which usually is a good sign when studios want the review earlier. So I will be doing a show on that tomorrow and give you guys all of my spoiler-free thoughts on the Suicide Squad. But we were allowed to do the social embargo was lifted. We already had heard a little bit about Suicide Squad earlier when those first round of critics saw it. And now in this most recent wave, I want to go through what people tweeted because I saw so many incredible tweets and I want to go over that with you guys as well. Plus questions, comments, concerns, whatever it is you want to talk about. But what is this voice? We don't even know. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Let her live. I'm probably only going to be here for a half-hour show today because I have rehearsal for my movie that I'm going to be getting to in 45 minutes. Gotta give myself at least 15 minutes to breathe between those things. Ain't no thing but a chicken wang. If you're like, what the fuck is Roxy talking about today? Well, she has not slept. Yesterday was wacko jacko. I woke up, got straight to work, worked all day in the afternoon, then went to go see Suicide Squad, then came home from seeing Suicide Squad, then spent 2 hours with the script, then watched Jungle Cruise, then was doing all my prep for this morning. I was shooting for Rotten Tomatoes, and before that I had to shoot something else, and then I did SEN live, and then now I'm doing this, and then I've got rehearsal, and then I've got a World Girls meeting, and it's my brother's last night here. Also, I have to pack. It's just a lot. So if you're like, what the fuck's Roxy talking about? Roxy doesn't know what Roxy's talking about. Let her live. Yeah, I did see the Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer. I talked about it a little bit on SCN this morning. I thought it was good. That's like when fine and good mix. Good to me is too solid for how I felt about it, but fine is too weak, so it was for good. Just for good. Some days are for gooder than others. Why does for good sound like a fucking slur? Like, oh, you fucking for good? I don't know. It's not for good. It's not for good. Streamlabs in, getting your questions, comments, concerns. Hello to everybody who is joining us today live. As you guys know, I appreciate all your support, especially as I'm going into this movie and I'm not going to be able to be here. So any way that you can support right now so that when I come back, I am able to come back to this. Streamlabs in, streamlabs.com/RoxyStrider. Super chat in. Sorry, the AC kicks on. I know it gets loud in here for a second. It should be good in a minute. And also like the video, comment, all that. But not everybody who is here is able to financially support. For those of you guys who can, thank you so fucking much. For those of you guys who cannot, I want to give you a shout out anyway because I fucking dig you, including you, Kevin Holden, who's the first person who said anything today. He said Jungle Book. I obviously made a mistake, Kevin. Jimmy Nails, Glenn Caesar, Andrew Thomas, John Get Bent, Ryan Payne, Steve Caldron, Atai Berman, Travis Gilbert, Master Control. Just check the title of your video. Mark Jason Ali. I get it, y'all. I made a mistake. I get it. Jake Yacovetta, who instead of correcting me just said laugh my ass off. That's the move. Melissa Byrne. Star Gonzalez. What up, Star? I haven't seen you in a second. Happy to have you here. Jimmy Nails, John Perillo, Melissa Byrne. Yeah. Thoughts on reggae. Jean Page in The Saint. I don't know shit about it, but I like him in anything. So that movie master, Christian Hardesty, Sir Joker 40, my BFFS, Rob Fishbeck, Slen 182. Also, I found out, yes, BFFS, BFFS, BFFS. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Leo Gang Gang. Really rounded it out there. It's Papa's birthday tomorrow, but today, BFFS, happy birthday to Sir Joker. So fucking happy that you're here. I know you're busy, but thank you for stopping by. What is the F in BFFS? Sir Joker. BFF Sir Joker, because I'm BFFR for Roxy, and I can't tell you guys Sir Joker's real name. So it's BFFS. S for Sir. Thanks for asking, Melissa. What up, George Bentley and the Geek Realm? What up, Brittany Parker and all of my friends joining us now? What up, Gavin, who's a little late, but saying hello, and we will take it. Take another little piece of my heart out. All right, so we're going to go to the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/RoxyStrider. In the meantime, send bunnies for BFFS, Sir Joker. Yesterday, apparently Jake Yacovetta Streamlabs in, and apparently I didn't fucking read it because apparently I suck sometimes. What Jake said was, yeah, I hate it when I feel like my time is wasted. I'm usually pretty patient, but only if that patient pays off in the end. And that would have made more sense during yesterday's show. AMA, did you ask Jet to get anything from the deli? Only important question here. I did not. He was sitting down with my grandparents and wanted to order something and eat it for later. Deli food is really good in the immediate, but it's not as great later. So it's a whole fucking thing. Today, the first Streamlabs that has come through from today's show, streamlabs.com/RoxyStrider. Yesterday, right after the show, I think this came through. Red Sands said, good luck with the project. Thank you, Red Sands. Appreciate you. It's very, very sweet. Oh, and Track Stars right after the show said, are you still going to Disneyland with the $83 per day? I heard you could do it until September 30th. I don't know. If I can still buy it, maybe when I get back, I will try. We shall see. I would love to. But it's $83 a day, but then you have to get 3 days. So it's like, your girl is hurting. Glenn Caesar says, hello, Roxy, and all your nicknames. Good job on SEN Live and interviewing Malcolm. Not sure you saw my Zen Glenn advice in Patreon DM. Yes, I always do. But peace, bunnies, hugs, and good stuff to you, Jet, Roxy. Nope. I am Roxy, Jet, Grammy, and Papo. Be most excellent to yourselves and each other, RJ and Rockstar's Band. Yeah, I saw it there, and then I also saw it on my Instagram, Glenn, that you DM me there too. And yeah, Steph sound bowls don't work for me, but other things do, and I'm trying. Glenn also says bunnies for Avery Burke And Avery's mom, rest in peace, Chris Burke. Hashtag 3 Rockstars Forever. Go Smets and everyone fighting to smash cancer. I stand against anti-Semitism. I stand against Islamophobia. I stand against Asian hate. Hashtag stop AAPI hate. I know that Black Lives Matter. Hashtag BLM. Miles Cosgrove, Brett Hankinson, Jonathan Mattingly, arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor, all 3 of them for killing Breonna Taylor. Hope today is the day justice for all the people who've lost their lives due to excessive force. Hashtag say their names. RJ and Rockstars Band and everyone who's listening. Well, if you're listening, you remember the band. Keep breathing. Whew. Everybody now. And keep internalizing. I love myself. I accept myself. I embrace myself so you can truly be you. And you can't be you or be a proper support pillar of strength for anyone else if you're worn out. Everyone who shows up to give their support whenever, however they can when it gets tough, even if you're by yourself, you're not alone. Everyone who's battling, please keep on fighting because you're a winner. Every win for you is a win for us all. You're fully unique. You're kind. You're caring. The way I say kind, you're kind. You're kind. You're caring. Being so unselfishly loving and supportive of others, including strangers, whether it's on the internet or not, makes you humane and worthy. A bright, shiny star. That's how the Bostonians say star. Your story is important, deserves to be seen and heard. So please find and do what brings you joy and smiles and laughter and maybe even bliss today and each of your days, your weeks, your months, and even your years, so that you can glow in your flow and radiate because you're a priceless treasure / big necessity. Big necessities, simple big necessities. Thank you, Glenn, for that. Appreciate you and everybody who is in here right now. Thanks for showing up, my friends. Oh, I just clicked on Star, who said, yes, Brandy, but I meant to click on Andrew. But what up, Star? What up, Brandy? Andrew said, hey, Roxy, wow, you look so good and sexy and yellow today. Thanks, friend. I really love the Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer. I can't wait to see it. You and everybody else, why don't I love it that much? I don't get it. I was just like, it's fine. It's fine. Everybody's like, whoa, holy shit. And I'm like, I don't know what it is. What up, Matt Munoz? What up, friends? Also on the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Thank you so much for that big ass support coming in from Star Gonzalez. Star, I miss you. Star says, I tune in when Chris is watching, LOL. But I've been doing okay, healing and being kind to my mind and body after a car accident with him 2 weeks ago. Wasn't our fault. Sending you and abundance of whatever it is you need today. Oh my God, I love you, Star. Love you. What do I need today? An abundance of what I need. I feel like, can you send me an abundance of time? That's what I need. I need time. It's hard because since I'm not sleeping, I'm having a really hard time getting these lines down. And I'm not getting them down because I don't have enough time. And then I'm not sleeping. And then when I'm working on them, it's all that. I have another rehearsal today. And I just, it's the least big deal because that's the thing that I can do. And it's really about getting into character. But I do feel like I have a good grip on that. It's just, yeah. So time, energy, caffeine. Christian Hardesty in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer said, just got my friendship bracelets in the mail. Oh, good. Love them. Thanks, Roxy, Steph, and Dorina. P.S. Happy birthday, Sir Joker. Happy late birthday to Dorina and happy early birthday to Papo. What do I tell you guys about Leos all the time? Christian Hardesty, I'm glad you got those friendship bracelets. That was from a World Girl show where we made friendship bracelets. Anybody who sent in $100 for shots that day also got sent a friendship bracelet as long as they emailed us the address they wanted it sent to and what they wanted it to say, which 2 of the people who earned one didn't do. And I assumed that meant they didn't want our friendship bracelets. Oh, my back hurts. My back is aching. My belt's too tight. My hips shake from left to right. Just can't stop singing. Cannot. What's up, DK? Memory gets encoded while you sleep. If you don't sleep, you have shit memory. This I am learning. Very much so. Melissa said, I can't wait to hear more about this process, like the audition, chemistry reads, rehearsal, filming, etc. Like it's making indie really, what like is making an indie really like. I can't wait to tell you guys more. The director's still trying to decide how much he's going to let me share during the process. But what I can say as of this point was that the audition process was incredibly strenuous and good. It was important that it was like that. But, usually when you're sent sides, you get a couple of pages And usually, most of the time, it's the same sides for the callback and the same sides for the chemistry read. They might add one or two things, but this was 3 different scenes per audition, usually, or 2 to 3, and about 10 pages per audition. And there were 3 of them, and they were all different. So it was about 30 pages throughout a week and a half. And they were intense. The movie is really intense. And it was a lot. And there were some really talented people. And I'm just very glad that I was what they saw. I don't need a bracelet to know we're friends. Brandy, it's not about needing a bracelet. Friendship bracelets are dope. I miss friendship bracelets and necklaces. And oh my God, I miss anklets just as a concept. Like, I used to think toe rings and anklets were so fucking cool. I just don't try to decorate my feet so they get any more attention now. I know I told you guys I'm going to this wedding. I did not end up buying a new dress because money and time. So I'm looking at my closet about what to wear. And all of a sudden I was like, fuck. I don't know what to wear. I don't have anything. So I'm just going to show up in the nude. Just kidding. I'm going to figure something the fuck out. Figure it out. She always does. So a few things that I want to talk about today. Jungle Cruise. Let's get to it. It's not Jungle Book. It's Jungle Cruise. If you have questions, comments, concerns, Streamlabs in. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Yes, queen. Okay. This movie is a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Why did I have low expectations? Because I didn't know what the story would be. It's a theme park ride that I think is a great ride, but I was kind of like, what's this going to be? At the same time, I love Pirates of the Caribbean. So I didn't think this would be trash. I just didn't know. And then I watched it last night and it was just a fucking barrel of fun. It was really cute and fun. When I asked my brother what he thought, like, who is the audience for this, he's like, it's kind of similar audience to Pirates of the Caribbean. So even though it's a different movie, it's still an adventure film. It's based on a ride that I feel like really does the ride justice, is really true to the ride. And it's very cute. Emily Blunt is, to me, one of the best action stars of our time. Now, while this isn't necessarily a complete action movie, it's action adventure. There's still a lot of action-y things with her, and she just has great physicality, great physical movement. So I love Emily Blunt in this role. The Rock is The Rock, and he rocks at being The Rock, and this was a perfect thing for him too. If you've been on the ride before, you know how many puns there are and how many dad jokes and silly things, and The Rock just is able to really get the tone that I think they were going for in a way that not that many people would have been able to do. I tweeted this out because I had to look it up. I didn't know who he was, although he has 6 million followers. So I was like, wow, where have I been? The other main lead is Jack Whitehall, and he's so fucking good. Oh God, he had my heart after this. I was just kind of like, who is that? And then we're about 5 minutes into the movie when I realized, he's great. Just really endearing and one of those captivating actors that you just want to hear his story and what's going on. So I enjoyed this. We also have some really great actors in this movie, as the ones that I just mentioned are obviously some of them, but it's kind of a deep cut list of people who are in this movie. Jesse Plemons does an excellent job. Jesse Plemons is kind of in everything these days, and he plays both good guy and bad guy very well. I'm talking about just in general, not in this movie, but in general, I think he does both those things very well. And then Paul Giamatti's in this. Oh, interesting. Pink Sweet says, really, I cannot deal with Jack Whitehall, LOL, but okay. How come? Is there something I don't know about him? I literally had no idea who this person was. And then I thought he was so good in this. He was just so cute. I don't know how to explain it. There was an actor in this early on where I was like, oh my God, I can't believe David Schwimmer's in this. And it wasn't him. It's this actor, David Lengel. You know what I'm talking about when you see him on the boat. He looked like a dead ringer for David Schwimmer, but in like makeup or prosthetics. I honest to God thought it was him. It was not. But yeah, Paul Giamatti being in this big win. Kwame Colette Sarah is the director of this, and we know that after this, The Rock loved him and wanted him to do Black Adam. And so he is doing Black Adam, and I totally get why. Because I think he likes to have a good time and obviously works with The Rock well. And that made me more excited for that movie as well. Bear Hudson in the super chat says, I missed you, Roxy and the Rockstars, but I'm more excited to see The Rock return to the ring than Jungle Cruise. Oh, interesting. I recommend non-fans to watch Rock Cena. That's funny that that's what you're more interested in. I think a lot of people are more interested in that probably. But I'm here to tell you, you should be interested in Jungle Cruise too, because it's just kind of a fun movie. Summer, fun, family-friendly, action-adventure, theme park riding, enjoy yourself having a good time, popcorn eating fucking movie. Minus the fucking part. Because children. Just good movie. Good chemistry, cute story. I'm into it. They didn't reinvent the wheel. It just was cute. How are you guys feeling? Questions, comments, concerns? Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Talk to me, friends. I would love to hear from you guys. In the meantime, while you guys are getting in questions, comments, concerns, like I said, I'm only here for about 10 more minutes. So I would love to hear from y'all. Let me know anything about Jungle Cruise, or if you're feeling frisky, Jungle Book, because that movie was fucking great. And while y'all are doing that, thank you to my girl B. Lee, who put the Streamlabs link in here. I'm going to talk a little bit about Free Britney. This is just a brief update, but y'all know you can't be a rock star and not give a shit about Britney Spears and Free Britney. Britney Spears, we got that new attorney, and the new attorney promised that they would jump on shit, and that new attorney so far has held true to their word, because her new attorney filed to remove Jamie Spears from her conservatorship. That was yesterday, and that is a pretty big fucking move. This is coming from Variety, who said, this is a quote from the attorney who said, we pledged that after 13 years of the status quo, my firm and I would move aggressively and expeditiously to file a petition to suspend and remove James P. Spears. We have done so in less than 2 weeks. That's true. In the last 13 years, this hasn't been done, but in 2 weeks, that at least we're making fucking moves. And also today, which was yesterday, Judge Brenda Penny moved up Britney Spears' next hearing to September 29th instead of waiting until December. Another good thing, because every fucking day matters. At the September hearing, the matter of removing her father, Jamie Spears, will be handled. So September 29th, put it on your calendars and mark it with a B and put it in the oven for Britney and me. We got to know what's happening there. If you're a Free Britney person, September 29th is now on your radar. Please, oh, please remove Jamie from her conservatorship. We have to end this conservatorship in general, but we also have to get her fucking father away from her goddamn money. Shouldn't be his choice what she does with her life. It's ridiculous. So I'm glad that this court case was moved up. In the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Sir Joker says, BFFR, I can't watch live. I have session, but good luck on your movie prep. Thank you for being a constant rock star. See what I did there? Yeah. In my life, to my favorite Bostonian, you are amazing. You'll do amazing. Hashtag Joker Bunny Gang. Hashtag be an anomaly. Fucking adore you. Sir Joker, the best. Just like, there's so many people in here that are just stand-up people. Stand-up guys and gals. Stand-up humans. Just some really good fucking people. And I'm glad that we found each other, because y'all make it fucking worthwhile. How many fuckings can I say today? When I get exhausted like this, where it's hard to keep my eyes open and I'm kind of nodding out, I do tend to swear a lot. What was the word that I made up earlier? What two things did I combine? Y'all let me know. Another thing that I wanted to briefly touch on today, and then streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer, get them in, is that people are loving the Suicide Squad. Now, like I said, I cannot give my thoughts on air, although I will read my tweet with no expressions at all. And I'll do it in line with reading a bunch of other people's tweets. So let's see what people are tweeting. Rob Keys said, I watched. Nope. That was Jungle Cruise. Roxy's good at her job. Roxy's good at her job. Emma Fife said, the Suicide Squad is brutally violent and equally funny, very distinctly James Gunn. Skip it if you're squeamish, but highly recommend. Perry Nemiroff said, the Suicide Squad is very much my kind of weird. Wildly colorful characters, nonstop bizarre behavior, a whole lot of blood, rats, and a giant alien kaiju. And I was here for every ounce of it. And turns out I did already get the poker chip of my favorite character after all. And then the poker chip is of Ratcatcher 2. Let's see what the rest of these tweets. Matt Martin says, wow, the Suicide Squad. Very few filmmakers can so perfectly meld over-the-top action, comedy, and genuinely emotional character moments like James Gunn. And he's at the top of his game with the film. I was not prepared for Ratcatcher 2 to be my favorite, but here we are. Danny Fernandez says, laugh my ass off. The Suicide Squad was hilarious. Very fun time. Whole theater was laughing. Great job, team. It was killer. Negorix said, saw an early screening of Suicide Squad last night, and my honest, unbiased review is it's my new favorite superhero movie. Gloriously bloody, chaotic, tender, and unabashedly, wholeheartedly fun. What a goddamn delight of a film. Well done, James Gunn and co. It's a lot of good ones. Tessa Smith, the Suicide Squad is pure adrenaline from start to finish. James Gunn goes full James Gunn, and it is glorious. I fell in love with every single squad member. Best Harley performance. Polka Dot Man and Ratcatcher 2 are standouts. Soundtrack, insane bloody action. Or fire soundtrack, insane bloody action. Yeah, guys, it's just all so good. It's all so good in terms of the reviews. So everybody's saying that. I'll read you guys what I wrote. I said, it's so funny because I don't remember dropping acid before watching The Suicide Squad, but I must have. What a fabulously grotesque ride James Gunn took me on. My DC-loving nerd beating heart is so happy. My favorite Harley Quinn we've seen yet. Buckle up. I have not seen one review that is not saying good things. So I definitely am excited to talk about this tomorrow with you guys. I can't wait to actually dive into it a little bit. And I'm happy that a lot of people seem to be on the same page because typically you come out of a DC movie and there's a lot of split reaction. So that doesn't seem to be the case for this one. Bear Hudson says, I also wanted to address Simone Biles and her mental health. We need to do a better job protecting Black women at all costs. Please respect her mind. I have not been paying attention to the Olympics. What's going on with Simone Biles? I love her. So tell me, did something happen? I don't even know what the situation is. Christian Hardesty in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Strider says, earlier today, someone I work with jokingly said that I use the F word a lot. Who fucking cares? Not me, Christian Hardesty. Not me. Get in any last minute Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striders. We're getting out of here in the next couple of minutes. I'd love to hear from you guys. How are you feeling about the Suicide Squad? Do you think that are you trying to just let the hype settle because you think that people are hyping it up too much? Are you excited for it? Are you not excited for it? How are you feeling about Jungle Cruise? Also Jungle Book, just in case. And Free Britney. Questions, comments, concerns, or things on your personal life while we do round out this show here today. LATR, live at the Roxy. Just going to give some shout outs right now before we leave. For those of you guys who stuck around the whole show. Glenn Caesar, Andrew Thomas, Jimmy Nails, Rob Fishbeck, B. Lee, Jake Yakavata, Bear Hudson, John Perio, Glenn Caesar, Joseph Ashley, Jimmy Nails, Anarchy, 1408. Whoa, that's a long time ago where it was probably filled with anarchy. Brittany Parker, Ryan Payne, John Lestrina, Emily, Movie Master 83, David Sparham, B. Lee, Star Gonzalez, my fucking girl, Theodore Turnquest II, and everybody else joining us live. Thank you for being here on this lovely Tipsy Tuesday. I'm not tipsy, but you could be. No one would judge. At least not here. Unless that's not the right thing to do for you, and then don't do it. So probably at 2 p.m. John Lestrina in the Streamlab says, sure, John Cena is in the Suicide Squad, But you can still catch him in F9 in theaters and on demand this Friday. It's in theaters this Friday? It's still in theaters? Talk to me, John. No disrespect. I don't need no harm. Wow. John Lestrina, John Cena. Is it the same person? The world will never know. Who's going to know? No one's going to know. All right, friends, let's get out of here. Thank you again for being here with me. Oh, shout out to the Adventures in Nerding, Melissa Byrne. All of the people, all of the people. Bruce Banner, I got a double shout out, Bruce Banner. I'm in the club with you. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I just fucking forget. Her husband says Simone Biles dropped out of the Olympics due to mental health. Oh, she's been criticized ever since, saying she should play through her mental health. When did that happen? I don't even know anything. So you just got a text message. The world works in such bizarre ways. Roxanne, take off 3 sizes from your waist in 3 weeks. It's like, who is it? It's just like from a random fucking thing. How'd you get my number? If I take off 3 sizes, then I disappear. Just like, ugh, fucking can't believe this world that we live in sometimes. Just how do you know who you're texting that's good for? It could really not be. Boo. All right, stay safe, stay sane, my friends. Much love. Put down the toilet seat and the lid. Make your bed. Don't try with the Holocaust. Brett Miles Jonathan, arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor. Check your internet. You can do so by blowing on it. Be here with me tomorrow. I'm on SEN tomorrow morning and then live at the Roxy tomorrow afternoon. And then World Girl Wednesday, which is the last time we're all going to be together for a few weeks, or at least in the same room. Yeah. Brittany says, huh? Brandy says, what the fuck? You mean about the text message, or did I do something else? Yeah, it's fucking weird. Fucking weird. She pulled from the finals. Wow, I really have not been paying attention. That sucks. All right, much love, my friends, and I'll see you live tomorrow.